One of the blessings of being in a university is you do occasionally run across people whose capacities in different dimensions are so far beyond what you could imagine an ordinary human's capacities to be. And I've had a couple encounters with people who are true geniuses. It's one of the things that annoys me. I'm very happy with our public education system, but we have a large fraction of people we call gifted. And I'm okay, everyone is gifted. In some basic Augustinian sense, we're all gifted, that's good. But when you have 200 or 300 kids in a high school of 800 who you're calling gifted, when they get to college and they discover that there are 1 or 2 people who are truly gifted, it will be a kind of a surprise for them and maybe a useful maturation point. Augustine's capacity as a speaker and thinker are breathtaking, and the more you know about him, the more awesome he seems. He starts The City of God, which is a book I have a particular affection for. He starts The City of God, we think, in around 411, and he finishes it 15 years later, in the midst of which he's written multiple other treatises, multiple other commentaries and tomes. It's an impressive career. But if you go through that text, it does not seem to me that you find that text as one that someone stitched together over 15 years. In other words, how he proposed to write it in 411 was pretty much the way it went until 426. The only person I know who has that kind of sustained intellectual capacity, well, there are 2 other people. One is, as you said, the dumb ox, Thomas Aquinas, who was breathtakingly intelligent, terrifyingly intelligent, so intelligent that he took it for granted. That was how smart he was. He didn't even tell anyone he was smart because he assumed everyone else was like that too. But the other one actually was Johann Sebastian Bach. I actually think that Bach is the only other person that I know, and I'm not gifted in this at all, I mean in terms of music or other forms, who had the ability, if not day after day, week after week, to create things that were eternally beautiful and ravishing, and to do it relentlessly. Right? As Dizzy Gillespie said, a professional is somebody who can do it twice. And Augustine and Aquinas and Bach, for me, are in that sense consummate professionals.